is island time. And when the tide is just right, we can step off the dock right onto our swim platform and walk up through this opening, and then we are right now in the cockpit. A ladder that goes up to the flybridge, backup camera, the hatch to the engine room. So when you first enter the boat, you are immediately in the salon. I kind of think of it more as a great room because it's connected right to the galley. Those two doors are the refrigerator and freezer. They're side by side. Then you've got the stove, and to the left of that is a trash compactor. I have a great little ice maker there that we keep on the countertop. It's actually a perfect spot for it. This is given to us by my daughter Whitney and her husband Jenny. We use that thing every day. It's wonderful. I also have my sewing set up in the salon area. Underneath the kitchen sink, we actually have quite a bit of storage space. To the right, the space actually goes all the way back underneath the microwave area. So you don't really have to get something out of there very often, but we do have the storage. And of course, you've got all your utensils, flatware in the drawers, and then down below there we just keep more food, like a little pantry. The basket we just use, we keep like the bread, onions, and things like that. A little wine shelf up here. These cupboards mostly have spices, cooking oils, some other foods, peanut butter, staples basically. And then on the right hand side is where I keep the dishes, cups, mixing bowls, and that we kind of consider our little mini bar. And this is just more of the salon. Got the TV in the corner. And we actually have ourselves a pretty comfortable space. There's a built-in stereo system, and below that is storage area. And directly to the left of the stereo is actually the DC control power system. And this is actually where we would start the generator when we don't have shore power. And then this is our AC power breaker box. The kind of space that we have in these refrigerators, we actually have quite a bit. So we can actually get, and it's nice having the freezer separate because equal amount of space. We then go up these stairs, which takes us to the pilot house. And there's Ken. This is another great seating area. We actually have our breakfast. Does have windows all the way around. Most of them have curtains on them that I made last year. Last year we also made up these screens. And on this door, they snap in. So we also have stairs that lead up to the flybridge, and again, that's another door that we use for air ventilation. This screening that I made for this door, so keeps out those mosquitoes. This is the pilot house still. What do you want to say about the controls?
replaced the older GPS with a new one here, Garmin. That's the old Raytheon radar, which is no longer used. It's obsolete. The new Garmin puts the radar right on top of the GPS map on the screen, so you don't need a separate radar. It also has a sonar depth finder, and
what's the screen to the left?
that's a TV camera that shows the engine room. Right now there's no lights on in the engine room. Below here's the autopilot. You can set a compass heading and it'll keep the boat just heading straight in that direction. This is the old Raytheon depth sonar, so I kept that. I actually have redundant sonar. The new one with Garmin and the old one is still working with Raytheon. These are your engine throttle controls here, which we're in the process of replacing. They're 20 years old and starting to become unreliable. So
we have two engines.
Two engines, yep, port and starboard engines, and then these are the readouts for the different engine attributes, the RPMs, you know, fuel level, temperature, oil pressure, that kind of stuff. The old Raytheon radio doesn't work anymore. We got a new handheld VHF radio. So you can see I'm slowly replacing all the original controls with new. Being 20 years old, they all need updating and modernization.
There we go.
Got the map up there. You can see the depth, 15 feet here in the channel. It's quite deep. And there's the chart.
So this is the stairway leading down into the lower portion of the boat, where all the bedrooms are. And just to show you, there's a little landing off to the side of the stairs right here, and we usually use this for storage of water bottles. So just to orientate you to what we are looking at here, it's kind of hard to see. This first door on the right is actually the main head. That door there is the main guest room. That's a bunk room. And then, but the first door, when you get to the bottom of the stairs, is the master stateroom. It's kind of hard to get it all in the viewfinder. This is the master stateroom, and we do have a queen-size bed. The bed does have storage. We have and you can see the lots of built-ins. So we have a built-in dresser here. That's and then this is where we came in to the room. That's the sliding door. And then just off of that sliding door is our closet, which we actually have quite a bit of space in. And it is cedar lined, which is really nice. And when I need it, do have a full-length mirror behind the hooks. And the closet is pretty tall, so we get a lot of stuff in there. And then this is original to the boat as well. The TV power area when I go in there later. And then we do have a drawer underneath that. We've got papers, files, things we need to keep track of. Something that we added 2 years ago is this little storage unit. I believe we got this from IKEA. And this in the bedroom. So, skipping the sink area for right now, the vanity. We have another closet over here. This is cedar lined as well, but as you can see, this has become like our utility / tool area. This is also where the hookup for the the hookup for the central vac. We have central vacuuming. And these two doors is actually our laundry room. So these doors fold in half. Oops. Sorry, I did not see that. I'm so close, it's hard to catch everything. Alright, so these doors open up, fold in half, and then push back into the side. Same here. Fold in half. And then push back. And then we have our washing machine and dryer. So yay, we can do laundry here. Bedroom, have the vanity, which is really handy. It divides the shower and the toilet area. So you can see. Then this is where the head is, with a porthole conveniently located above the toilet. So it's a good little room. And on this side, we have the shower and tub area. And actually, it's a, excuse the finger. It's actually a fairly good sized tub. Plenty of room to take a bath, although I don't take baths that often. I prefer showers. Our stateroom. And then we have this little area right here for some little tchotchkes. And then moving here, this is the bunk room. We very, very rarely have guests that we need to have this room for. So we actually use this room for storage. And we really need it. We have guitar cases and sewing stuff and a closet in it. And we actually use this closet to store our wetsuits, BCD, pretty much just enough room to sleep in. And it does have a drawer below the bed and a little cabinet off to the side. It is the main head, or the guest head. There is the vanity area, and then sink, and then of course the toilet. It's kind of like one of your standard, like an RV toilet. It has the vacuum pump, and then the shower, and so it's a pretty roomy shower. And from this bathroom, there's also a door going into the guest bedroom. We won't go through that way though. Let's go ahead and continue down the hallway here. And then this is the guest bedroom. And this is right in the bow of the boat. So that the corners are kind of all knocked off. Now the bed does have, it's on a pretty high base. And kind of those steps are on either side. And then this bedroom has a little TV and then some closet. And this is the door that's the door that leads to the bathroom. And then just can see the staircase that goes back up.